And you can hold this phone for years, and yet you are just using 10% of the abilities because you don't understand it. All your shouting in church might just be you maximizing 0.00001%. Many people don't know that one of the most prominent features of this ministry is healing. It is not just something we push. You know, some people just feel that because you talk simply and don't use big vocabulary, you are a motivational speaker. 6 people have been raised from the dead in this ministry. 6 that are still alive. Cancer cases is like water. Raw, miracle. Growth, disappearing. Different things. You saw that woman that was giving her testimony in London. She had epilepsy. And then she also had these symptoms of Parkinson's disease. The hands have been shaking for years. She saw them halt for the first time. Words have not even gone forth yet. I have a consciousness. I cannot pray for the sick and you won't be healed.
Yes, sir.
If I can't ask the closest people to you what you are expecting from God, and they can tell me the answer, you are not a person of faith. It must be your obsession, so much so. That is what you tell them. What do you say when driving? What do you say when talking with your friends? You must be obsessive about those things. Are you following what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because as you are growing, there will be advances. The devil is subtle. It's going to make subtle advances. How about you just die with diabetes? Like 10 more years, and you just die. Instead of not being sure now. How about you just get to 60 and something just happened? How many of you saw recently, all right, I'm careful about this, all right, somebody died, an actor, all right, died. I saw the video online where he was saying, I have built my house and I've dug my grave. So if I die now, so that nobody will be looking for money. Why? Why will you dig your grave at 40? You are expecting it. Why can't you use that energy to build the foundation for another house? Why grave? People act out of the impulse of their greatest conviction without knowing. We have not received cunningly devised fables. The word that we have works. As long as you maintain your stand on the word, storm will come, the wind will come, rain will come, you will stand. But make sure you are standing on the rock. That's the word. Imagine the confidence with which you will enter into any office. If your name is John Dangote, how much more when you're a child of God? We need to be aware of our sonship, what it is, what it means. I am not an orphan. I said I'm not a spiritual orphan. I might be an adult, I'm still a child in the house of God. Some of you might say I'm due for pampering. You have gotten so used to not being pampered. I'm not a spiritual orphan.
I am not a spiritual orphan.
Amen.
Amen.
One of the things that is going to happen here is that there will be speed. Listen. Pay attention to what I'm saying. There will be speed in terms of financial establishment and early establishment. Do you know me? Talk to me, yes or no? Do you know me? Talk to me, yes or no? No, you don't. This is the person that knows me. You know about me. You have an idea of my person. So she knows me more than any other person. Then those that are with me, all right, at more intimate level, also knows me. True or not true? Yes. For instance, when people come to submit budgets to me that want to buy something, say this is a budget of 20-something million naira. I say, leave my side. First statement. You don't give me budget without showing me picture. What you want to buy? How does it work? Convince me, woo me. To just give you money. No. Are you following what I'm saying? That's a knowledge. There are things somebody will be doing. They'll be looking and say, hey, you don't know this person. Knowledge. Knowledge is to the degree of intimacy. Somebody said after me, they that do know their God shall be strong and shall do exploits. So I've read several biographies, but that doesn't mean you still know the people. That doesn't mean you still know the people. To know who God is, you must walk with him.
Yes, sir.
God, listen to what I'm saying. God, the personality of God is not revealed in abstract knowledge. It is revealed in a walk. Let me give you an instance. Who is God? Is Jehovah Jireh, the El Shaddai, Jehovah Nissi. Those are the product of somebody's encounter. Who is it to you? It is the walk you have with him that reveals new dimensions about him that is unique to you. Let's do something. Are you aware that the consciousness of the fact that God is my Father can change your life?
Yes, sir.
The issue is that we know what we don't understand. The gap between knowledge and understanding is wider than the distance of the heavens to the earth. How do I explain this now? You know this is a phone. And you can hold this phone for years, and yet you are just using 10% of the abilities because you don't understand it. All your shouting in church might just be you maximizing 0.00001% about God, because you have not allowed him to take you on a walk. Let me ask you a question. Was there a time in your life that you believed that when you eat something and a part of it falls to the ground, the devil has eaten out of it? Talk to me. Was there a time like that? Okay. At that time, you believed it, right? Talk to me now. You believed it. Were you correct? Were you correct? The same way, many conclusions you have about God can be wrong. Most times we are victims of the first pastors we have as we grow, because they laid the foundation. Are you following what I'm saying? Because they do what? Lay the foundation.